Are you struggling to understand the true path of awakening between the divine masculine and divine feminine? Have you ever wondered if the journey really unfolds as many believe? First the masculine awakens, then the feminine, leading to their ultimate union. In today's video, we're going to explore these questions in depth. We'll reveal whether this common belief holds true and, more importantly, what signs you should look out for during this transformative process. In this video, you'll gain clarity on what really happens when both energies begin their journey to awakening. You'll discover essential signs that indicate progress and alignment between these two forces and, beyond that, learn practical tips that will empower you to facilitate and enhance this sacred process within your own life. Don't miss out on this exploration that challenges the traditional narrative and offers you valuable insights to truly understand and navigate your spiritual journey. Stay with us until the end. What you learn today could redefine how you approach the union of the divine masculine and feminine in your own experience. Let's get started now. Sign 1. Unblocking and physical encounters. The first indicator of forward movement in a twin flame connection is when your twin flame unblocks you or begins to show up in spaces that are part of your daily life. This change might be subtle at first, like noticing that they have unblocked you on social media or observing that their name pops up unexpectedly in your online feed. If your twin flame lives far away, these signs may appear through online interactions or social media connections. You might see their name in notifications, comments on mutual friends' updates, or even in the form of a simple like on a post. Such seemingly minor details may catch you off guard, but they signify a crucial change. The barrier of silence between you is starting to dissolve. This softening of distance or absence is an essential sign that things are beginning to shift in your connection. What makes this sign significant is its subtle, almost whispered nature. It isn't always about direct communication. Often, it manifests in small, unexpected ways that show an openness emerging within them. The act of unblocking may seem like a simple gesture, but within the context of a twin flame relationship, it represents much more. It signals that the walls they once put up are starting to come down, allowing the possibility of connection and communication. It's an unspoken acknowledgement that they are aware of your presence and may be ready to let that awareness guide them toward reconnection. Observing changes in their actions. Another notable sign to watch for is when you start encountering them in places you frequent. These meetings might occur at places where your routines overlap, such as the local coffee shop, a grocery store, or even more surprising locations like an airport. Whether it's a brief exchange of glances across a crowded room or a chance encounter in an aisle, these interactions symbolize more than just coincidence. They often indicate that your twin flame is starting to act on their awareness of the bond between you. The universe, in its mysterious and interconnected ways, may align circumstances so that your paths cross without warning. This is no ordinary chance meeting. It represents an opening, a shift in their behavior that shows they are beginning to acknowledge the magnetic pull between you. Even if words aren't exchanged during these encounters, their significance should not be underestimated. The mere act of being in the same place at the same time carries an unspoken message. Your twin flame is no longer avoiding the possibility of seeing you, which indicates progress. It's a sign that they are moving away from resistance and stepping into a space where they can be present in the shared reality you both inhabit. The universe seems to conspire to create these moments, allowing for subtle signs of forward motion in your relationship. Each time these encounters happen, they serve as reminders that the connection between you is still active, evolving, and capable of growth. The key to understanding these signs is recognizing that they often unfold in a way that feels natural, yet extraordinary. It might not be grand gestures or profound conversations at first. It could be as simple as catching their eye or sensing their presence nearby. These experiences are the universe's way of nudging both of you toward greater awareness and acceptance of your bond. They may not consciously realize the deeper meaning behind these encounters, but the moments themselves are enough to hint that something within them has shifted. The process may be gradual, but each of these small signs plays a part in moving your connection forward. As these moments add up, they build a foundation for what may eventually become more meaningful contact and reconnection. In essence, when your twin flame begins to unblock you or show up in shared spaces, it symbolizes that the ice between you is melting. The quiet barriers that once kept you apart are dissolving, paving the way for renewed interaction. These signs are the universe's whispers, gently pushing you both towards a path of rediscovery and deeper connection. Sign 2. Release of obsessive thinking. One of the most telling signs that a significant shift is occurring in a twin flame connection is the realization that you have not thought about them for an extended period. This can be surprising, especially after enduring the phase of obsessive thinking, which is often intense and all-consuming. During that stage, your thoughts about your twin flame might feel relentless, keeping you awake at night and seeping into your daily activities, making it difficult to focus on anything else. It's as though their presence, whether physical or not, occupies every corner of your mind, creating a cycle of longing and emotional turbulence. However, when you wake up one day and find that days or even weeks have passed without them taking center stage in your thoughts, it's a powerful moment. This newfound mental space may initially come as a shock or feel strange, but it holds deep significance. The release of obsessive thinking is more than just a break from mental exhaustion. It is a sign of your inner growth and healing. It shows that your focus has shifted away from the external connection and has turned inward, centering on your own well-being, growth, and self-discovery. This phase of release indicates that you have moved into a healthier state of being. It's a signal that you are energetically detaching from the neediness that often characterizes the early stages of a twin flame journey. Instead of feeling as though your happiness or sense of wholeness depends on their presence or validation, you begin to reclaim your power and autonomy. This shift doesn't mean that you no longer care or that the connection is lost. Rather, it suggests that you are reaching a state of balance where you can thrive independently of them. It's a profound transformation where you move from a state of emotional overwhelm to one of inner peace. This release is also significant because it creates space for new energy to flow into your life. When you stop fixating on the presence or absence of your twin flame, you allow yourself to become more open to the present moment and to the opportunities it holds. Your mind becomes clearer, and you start engaging more deeply with your own passions, goals, and experiences. This energetic shift signals to the universe that you are ready to progress on your own journey, fostering a stronger sense of self and resilience. It is important to understand that this phase of release doesn't necessarily mean that the bond with your twin flame has weakened or disappeared. On the contrary, this stage is essential for both partners' growth. When you stop obsessing over them and focus on your personal development, it can have a positive ripple effect on the connection itself. Often, this shift in energy allows your twin flame to feel the release as well, making room for them to move through their own path of reflection and growth without the pressure of your persistent thoughts. Reaching this stage is a reminder that the twin flame journey is as much about individual evolution as it is about the relationship. By shifting your attention inward, you start to embody the lessons of self-love, patience, and acceptance that the journey seeks to teach. You begin to understand that your value is not defined by your connection to another, but by the completeness you carry within yourself. This understanding enriches your experience and prepares you for a more balanced and authentic connection in the future, should it evolve to that stage. In conclusion, Realizing that you haven't thought about your twin flame for an extended time marks a significant milestone. It's a sign that the obsessive thinking phase has given way to a more grounded and serene state of mind. This release not only indicates that you are healing and growing, but also signals an energetic shift toward independence and self-empowerment. Embracing this phase allows you to fully engage with your personal path, fostering deeper transformation and inviting the potential for a healthier connection down the line. If you've experienced or are currently experiencing this stage of releasing obsessive thinking, we'd love to hear from you. Sharing your journey not only helps others feel understood, but also creates a sense of community where we can support each other. Leave a comment below with a simple message like, "I have overcome this stage," or share a bit more about what this phase has been like for you. Your insights might resonate with someone else going through the same experience, offering them hope and encouragement. Let's connect and grow together. Sign 3. Focus on self-ascension. A profound shift occurs in your twin flame journey when you redirect your focus from them to yourself and prioritize your personal ascension. This stage is vital because it initiates inner work that subtly influences your twin flame, encouraging their awakening without the strain of external pursuit. When you channel energy inward, investing in your growth and elevating your consciousness, the push and pull dynamic that so often disrupts these connections starts to dissipate. The process of looking inward, nurturing your inner world, and fostering self-awareness allows you to align your energy with that of your twin flame naturally. This shift creates an inviting space for them to approach and reduces the intensity of their instinct to run, opening the way for authentic progress and deeper connection. Your focus on self-ascension acts as a beacon, drawing your twin flame closer without force and nurturing a more harmonious and balanced dynamic. Explanation of twin flames as one soul. Understanding the nature of twin flames requires recognizing that you and your twin flame share a single soul. This realization is foundational to navigating the complexities of your connection. The mind-body-soul structure encapsulates how twin flames operate. At the level of the mind, you are distinctly polarized, embodying the dualistic nature of yin and yang, each partner representing complementary yet opposing energies. This mental duality is the source of much of the friction, as it triggers contrasting perspectives and reactions. However, beyond the mind lies the realm of the soul, which embodies non-duality and unity. Here, there is no separation. The soul is a singular entity experiencing existence in two different forms. This understanding shifts the perception of twin flame experiences from conflict and division to a journey of profound self-discovery and unity. Recognizing that you and your twin flame are two parts of the same whole empowers you to navigate challenges with greater compassion and patience. It reveals that the push and pull is a reflection of inner dualities that, when harmonized, lead to the realization that you are not just connected, but are fundamentally one being seeking to experience and integrate all aspects of itself. Duality of mind versus unity of soul. In the realm of the mind, the connection between you and your twin flame is characterized by a profound duality. This duality manifests as opposing energies, similar to a photographic negative contrasted with its positive counterpart. The mind perceives this relationship through the lens of separation, reinforcing the idea that you and your twin flame are two distinct individuals navigating an emotional and spiritual dance. However, at the soul level, there is no such division. The soul remains whole, unified, and beyond the fragmentation that duality imposes on the mind. It is this essential dichotomy between the mind's perception and the soul's oneness that fuels the intense dynamic, where one partner's push leads to the other's pull, creating a perpetual cycle of proximity and distance. The role of energy and thought. The movement of energy, influenced by thought, plays an essential role in shaping the twin flame journey. The mind, often governed by the ego, processes reality as a series of externalized experiences. This mindset fosters the illusion of separateness, laying the groundwork for the familiar pattern of chasing and running between twin flames. When one person becomes consumed with thoughts of longing or striving to bring their twin flame closer, these energetic projections create a counter-response that pushes them away. This paradox arises because the very act of desiring union, propelled by an outward focus, disrupts the balance. Only when one shifts their attention inward and channels energy towards self-reflection and growth can the dynamic shift, allowing the connection to evolve. In this state, the energetic space between the two becomes more fluid, and the inherent unity of the soul can begin to manifest more clearly in the lived experience. The illusion of externalization. The mind, by its very nature, operates within the bounds of duality, continuously seeking to categorize and project aspects of reality. This inherent tendency to externalize is why many mistakenly perceive their soul as a separate guiding force that orchestrates life experiences solely for their growth. Yet, the deeper truth is far more profound. You are the soul itself, not a passive recipient of its influence. The mind's habit of projection creates the illusion of separateness, suggesting that your experiences and lessons come from an external source rather than arising from within. When this illusion is unveiled, a transformative realization occurs. You begin to understand that your experiences, including those involving your twin flame, are not directed by some external cosmic architect, but are extensions of your own being. This recognition marks a crucial shift in perception, moving away from ego-driven interpretations that fragment your identity. It allows you to see that the dynamics between you and your twin flame are not a push and pull between two distinct entities, but a dance of unified consciousness. In understanding this unity, you come to see that the perceived separation is just a mirage, a construct of the mind's dualistic nature. By acknowledging that you and your twin flame share an indivisible essence, you can step into a deeper sense of wholeness and release the struggles born from the illusion of otherness. The paradox of awakening. The notion of awakening, whether yours or that of your twin flame, introduces a profound paradox that hinges on perspective. Viewed through the lens of duality, where the self is divided into you and them, the question of whether your twin flame is undergoing an awakening seems to have a definitive answer. No, they are not. The reason for this lies in the false perception of separateness, where your journey and theirs appear to unfold on distinct, parallel paths. However, this perspective only holds within the confines of ego-driven thought. Shifting to the soul's perspective changes everything. The soul is not bound by the constructs of duality. It is a unified field of consciousness where no division exists between I and you. From this vantage point, the answer becomes an unequivocal yes. Your awakening is their awakening because, at the soul level, you and your twin flame are not two separate entities but one. This shared essence means that the growth and realization you embody ripple through the connection, catalyzing similar shifts within them. The realization of this unity dissolves the sense of self and other, leaving only the recognition that both aspects are facets of the same divine whole. As you deepen into your awakening, embodying your true consciousness and stepping into your authentic being, your twin flame, too, feels the subtle pull of transformation. The nature of this awakening is not about synchronization in a conventional sense, but about the resonance of shared consciousness. The journey becomes a mirror, a reflection not of two different souls attempting to find unity, but of one soul rediscovering its inherent oneness through the interplay of experiences and awareness. Embracing this truth helps dissolve the ego-driven need for validation and shifts the focus to a greater understanding of unity. You begin to see that awakening is not a process happening to anyone, but an unfolding happening through you, a seamless extension of the soul's journey toward realization and oneness. Dichotomy and the nature of spiritual truths. The essence of dichotomy in spiritual exploration lies in its ability to reveal that two seemingly contradictory truths can coexist harmoniously. Nowhere is this more evident than in the understanding of twin flames. At the core, you are both an individual soul with unique expressions and experiences, and simultaneously an integral part of a larger, singular source of consciousness. This paradox is not merely a philosophical nuance, but a profound spiritual reality that challenges the mind's comfort with linear logic. It speaks to the dual nature of existence itself, where both unity and individuality exist in a seamless dance. This duality is especially relevant when exploring the interactions between divine masculine and feminine energies within the twin flame dynamic. These energies do not simply reflect opposites, they are complementary forces that embody the wholeness of existence. The masculine energy represents the active, outward expression of will and action, while the feminine embodies receptivity, intuition, and nurturing. In the twin flame connection, these energies interact in a way that mirrors the larger cosmic dance, creating a journey of balancing and merging. Understanding this interplay sheds light on why the twin flame relationship is often filled with both harmony and friction. It is the soul's way of seeking equilibrium within dichotomy, finding unity within duality. The scientific perspective on spiritual connection. While the twin flame relationship is deeply spiritual, it is not confined to the realm of mysticism. Rather, it finds resonance in the scientific study of energy and consciousness. The concept that twin flames share an unparalleled connection is not just a mystical belief, but can be understood through the lens of modern physics and theories of interconnectedness. The mind, heavily influenced by societal teachings and bound by the limitations of duality, often finds it difficult to grasp this intricate relationship. Yet, the soul intuitively knows the truth that transcends logical boundaries. Teachings from forward-thinking physicists and theories such as the holographic universe provide a bridge between science and spirituality, illustrating that the universe operates as an interconnected whole where each part reflects the entirety. This theory suggests that just as every particle in a hologram contains information about the whole image, each soul carries within it the essence of the larger consciousness. This scientific understanding aligns with the spiritual perspective of twin flames as two reflections of the same unified soul, resonating in harmony across the field of existence. The connection is not limited to the physical or emotional plane, but extends into the energetic realm, where thoughts, intentions, and spiritual growth are shared in subtle and profound ways. Embracing this intersection of science and spirituality allows for a more expansive comprehension of the twin flame journey. It moves beyond the superficial explanations of fate or destiny and anchors the relationship in the fundamental nature of energy and interconnectedness. The holographic view underscores that what affects one part of this divine union inevitably affects the other, as both are manifestations of the same essence. This realization invites a deeper, more holistic approach to understanding the twin flame dynamic, where the soul's recognition supersedes the mind's doubts, blending the scientific and the spiritual into a singular truth. Self-doubt can be a persistent barrier that undermines confidence and prevents you from taking meaningful steps toward your goals. To counteract this, practicing self-compassion is essential. Self-compassion involves treating yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer a friend when facing challenges or setbacks. For example, when you make a mistake or feel like you're falling short, instead of berating yourself with negative self-talk, pause and reframe the situation. Acknowledge that mistakes are a natural part of growth and that every experience, even those that feel like failures, contributes to your learning and resilience. Imagine you're pursuing a new project and it doesn't go as planned. Instead of thinking, "I'm not good enough," remind yourself, this is an opportunity to learn and improve for the future. Over time, this shift in perspective can build inner strength and encourage you to take risks without fear of harsh self-criticism. Embracing self-compassion fosters a mindset where challenges are seen as opportunities for growth, leading to a healthier, more confident approach to life's endeavors. Shifting focus to facilitate connection. In the journey of nurturing a deep connection with your twin flame, one of the most pivotal shifts you can make is to release the urge to influence them directly. Often, actions driven by an intense mental focus or ego-based strategies, such as sending intentional healing energy, performing rituals, or engaging in exercises meant to draw them closer, can inadvertently reinforce the feeling of separation. These efforts, while well-meaning, stem from a belief in a need to control or manipulate outcomes, which keeps both individuals entrenched in a cycle of longing and distance. The real transformation begins when you turn this energy inward, prioritizing self-awareness and personal growth. By focusing on your own ascension and aligning with your true self, you create a space of unconditional love that invites profound change. Final thoughts on the awakening process. Contrary to popular narratives, the awakening of your twin flame is not a spectacle driven by grand gestures or outward displays. It is an intimate and subtle process that defies conventional expectations. The true essence of this journey is found when your focus shifts inward, away from trying to pull them toward you, and embraces your unique spiritual path. When you honor your growth and radiate authenticity, your twin flame will naturally feel a magnetic pull toward you. This is not because of a deliberate attempt to summon them, but because your energy has become a beacon of truth and love. They may not fully understand why they feel the need to be close to you, but an innate recognition will draw them in. This organic reconnection embodies the purest form of awakening and union, rooted in mutual growth and genuine resonance. When you come to understand that the peace you seek does not come from external validation, especially not from your twin flame, but from residing in a state of pure consciousness, a powerful transformation takes place. You begin to realize that your soul's unity is an inherent truth, one that exists within you regardless of the external circumstances. In this space of inner acceptance, you liberate yourself from the cycle of longing and seeking. It's within this profound state of being that your divine masculine energy naturally awakens, rising in harmony with the deepest parts of your soul. There is no need for pushing or forcing. Trust that your connection will come into alignment at the divine moment, perfectly tailored to your unique journey. This path, however, is not without its challenges. It calls for courage, patience, and unwavering faith in your own process. Embracing your journey means acknowledging that growth often comes through moments of solitude, self-reflection, and learning to nurture your own essence. It is about focusing on the aspects of yourself that bring you joy, resilience, and strength. By shifting your attention inward, you empower your soul to shine, radiating the light that will draw every aspect of your existence into balance, including the twin flame connection. If today's message has touched your heart or sparked a realization, I encourage you to share your thoughts and feelings in the comments. Your story may be the insight or support someone else needs to continue their journey. Welcome this beautiful path with open arms and trust in its unfolding. And as always, if you found value in this video, please like and support our channel by subscribing and sharing it with those who may benefit. Your presence and support are what fuel this space of shared growth and discovery. Thank you for watching, and I can't wait to share more insights on twin flame dynamics with you next week.